Welcome to Agenda Edina, a news program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. There might be more parking near 50th and France thanks to the City of Edina acquiring property in the busy area. The City Council, acting as the Housing and Redevelopment Authority, authorized the purchase of the building at 3930 West 49th and a half Street. The city will pay $2.65 million for the property. Edina Realty currently leases the two-story office building, but plans to relocate to the nearby Pinehurst building. The city has studied parking in downtown Edina and found that additional public parking is needed to support the continued success of the district. The study confirmed that the existing ramp on West 49th and a half Street, known as the North Ramp, can be expanded. Acquiring the Edina Realty building could allow for a seamless expansion of the ramp. Construction of additional parking at the North Ramp could compensate for the temporary loss of spaces during the renovation of the middle and south ramps.
With the Edina Realty plan on being vacant in the next coming months, it was an opportunity for the city to buy some property to expand our parking options in a way that actually enhances the shopping district, customers and neighbors.
Edina Realty's lease goes through May 31st. The city will close on the property June 3rd and will raise the building sometime later this year. The city is continuing work to determine boundaries for Edina's neighborhoods. A neighborhood identification steering committee led the Name Your Neighborhood project to determine neighborhood names and boundaries. The group of residents also helped staff draft a policy for establishing and interacting with city-recognized neighborhood associations. Once approved, residents in each neighborhood will have the option to voluntarily form a city-recognized neighborhood association. Some goals of voluntary associations are to foster communication between neighborhoods and the city, promote community and civic engagement, and ensure neighborhood safety and security.
We had a wonderful volunteer citizen committee that did a lot of work, and I think much of that work will remain intact, but the council wants to make some tweaks. And hopefully with those tweaks, we'll have a better finished product that will be viewed favorably by the community when we get ready to roll the program out.
The City Council will continue its discussion on the initiative at a work session in April. Dozens showed up for Edina's 6th annual Winter Neighborhood Night Out. Although the cold temperatures may have kept some away, Edina 16's Dietrich Nissen stopped by a few of the parks to join in all that was going on.
For many Edina residents, Winter Neighborhood Night Out is about connecting with others.
I think a sense of community is important. You want to know the neighbors, you want to meet your neighbors.
One of the reasons you live in Edina is there's so many nice folks that live here. It's the way to get to be with your neighbors during the winter where you're kind of cooped up.
Chad Bell lives near Pamela Park. He brought his daughter and her friends to ice skate at the annual event.
Part about being a kid is you want to have good memories, and it's doing things like this, being out skating and having your friends over for a movie afterwards. Those are the things they're going to remember, and that's important. And so for me, I want my kids to experience it because I think it'll be a good memory for them growing up.
But it might also make a good memory for people not from the area.
We don't do much ice skating in France.
Exchange student Johannes Venturato came because her host family thought she'd enjoy learning how to skate.
It's cool to be around kids and just to learn a little bit about what is going on here in Minnesota.
It's a free family event. You just can't beat it.
People gathered at 4 of the city's parks: Pamela, Weber, Normandale, and Walnut Ridge.
Edina is a great community, and one of the things that makes it so great is people really care.
Warm drinks and cookies were shared inside the park's warming houses. Just outside, adults huddled around fire pits while keeping an eye on the children playing.
Oh, it's a good time. I hope more families come out. I hope more people come.
It's a terrific function, and I hope it continues in the future.
In Edina, Dietrich Nissen, Edina 16.
The Parks and Recreation Department considered the event a success. By the end, around 200 people attended. Thanks for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.